Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first Motivation Monday video. So this video is all about what keeps me motivated and how I stick to the routine that I give myself. Don't get me wrong, I have days and I have weeks where I do fall off track. I am only human, I'm not a robot, and I just always go back to why I started. I always go back to what my motivation was. So I hope that giving you an insight as to what keeps me motivated helps you to find your motivation as well. So if you watch the intro video, if you watch the welcome video, you'll know that I was overweight for a long time, and I spent most of my school years and my early to mid 20s just feeling really uncomfortable and really low and quite shy and not really happy with myself. So that is one of my motivations. I never want to go back there. I remember being at that size. I was a size UK 20, pushing a 22 at my biggest size, and I just always remember feeling that I would never get to where I am now. I would never be able to do it. I always felt that everybody else was lucky and I was the really unlucky one, and that it was easy for everybody else and that I was hard done by and all those silly things. But all of those were really just excuses. That's all they were. They were just excuses. And looking back now, I kind of know that, and I understand that I was the person doing the damage. I was the one that was hating myself. I was the one that was eating the crap that I ate. I was the one that was sitting on my backside not doing anything every day. So I know that now, and that is my motivation. That's one of my motivations, to never go back to that place, never go back to that mindset, never go back to not doing anything, not striving, not wanting to be anything. So that is a big motivation for me. Another motivation, as I mentioned in the welcome video, is my daughter Daisy. She's 1, and I notice now, because I've been working out from about 6 weeks after she was born. I didn't do anything for about 6 weeks because I kind of new mum. I wanted to know all about her and I wanted to get to know her. But 6 weeks after she was born, I started working out again, and I'd put her in a little crib, or I'd put her in her little rocking chair that we had for her, and I would work out around her. I'd do them in the room, in the living room with her. I'd do them in my therapy room that I've got in the house. And I've now noticed, now that she's 13 months old, she is recognizing what I'm doing. She sees what I'm doing and she watches me, and she sometimes tries to do certain things. So if I'm on the floor doing a press up, you'll see her come next to me and she'll kind of bob her head, because that's obviously what mum's head is doing. So it's hilarious to watch, and it's nice to know that she's seeing that. She's watching her mum every day do something to better herself. So she is a big motivator for me. She is a key factor into why I do what I do and why I stay on my path of being healthy and being motivated and being fit and being all of those things that I want her to become, and I want her to see that it's good to be that way. And also, I want to be able to run around with her. I don't want her to get to a certain age and ask me to run with her somewhere and I can't because I'm overweight. Because beforehand, when I was really big, going up the stairs was torturous. Picking something up from the floor was hard work, and just getting anywhere and doing anything was really hard. So I don't want her to ever see that, and I don't want her to ever know that I couldn't help. So she now knows me as Fit Mummy. I'm the mum that can run around with her. I pick her up, I play games with her, and that's the path that I want her to take, and I want her to see that. I obviously would never force my opinions on her, but I'm there to guide her. I'm a mum, I'm there to coach her, I'm there to help her. So I want her to have the best start in her life. So they're my 2 main factors of motivation. So it's my past and my present. Now my future as well, that's a big motivation for me. What I want in the future, I want to be able to help you lot and help my daughter and help my stepkids. I've got 2 great stepkids, and they watch what I do, and they're astonished by what me and my husband do when we do our workouts at home, and they join in. They're 6, so they join in with us. They do the squats, they do the lunges, they do the push-ups, and they're brilliant. We don't force them to do it, but they're really generally interested. When we start doing it, they want to do it with us, and we love that. We love the fact that they do it. So they're a big factor as well, as to we're influencing them. And my nephews and my, all of my husband's side, their kids, they watch us when we do it, when they've stayed with us. I don't allow people staying with us to be an excuse to not work out. I go downstairs and I'll do my workout whether I've got someone staying over or not. So I keep my motivation that way, just to what I want to become. I want to become somebody, an influencer on YouTube. I'd love that. I'd love to be someone who can really help a lot of people across the globe, not just the UK, across the globe. I touched a lot of people with my podcast, and I helped a lot of people. I had so many emails, so many messages from people around the world who I didn't even think that I would touch on that level. They were messaging me, giving me all of this praise and telling me that it was what I've done on the podcast has really helped them. So I really want this channel to help you guys who are struggling, who are lost. So find your motivation, find what it is that you want. Remember why you started. Why did you start in the beginning? At what point in your life did you go, I need to make a change? I need to become fitter. I need to become healthier. What is your goal? What's your overall goal? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to tone up? Do you want to remain fit? Do you want to get fitter? Have something precise in your mind what it is that you want. And that's going to help you to stay motivated. It's what helps me to stay motivated. Now, I have days where I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do a workout. But I know full well that the feeling after a workout is the best feeling you can have. So if you are in that stage of your life where you need to work out, you kind of want to work out, but you haven't got the oomph, the kick up the bum, the get up and go, you haven't got that, push yourself. You have to push yourself. And I tell everybody who comes to me for one-to-one therapy sessions that they have to really push themselves to a state of being uncomfortable, because you are either you're striving, you're surviving, you're doing things to better yourself, or you're kind of like a flower and you're wilting and you're dying away and you're not doing much. So if you can be that striving and surviving person, and you can push yourself into that uncomfortable state, because we all have a bubble where we're happy, where we kind of like to be, where we like to stay, where we like to, it's comfortable, we know what we do and we know what we enjoy and we do what we love. But if you push yourself out of there, you never quite know how far that little change, that little step will take you. So get out of your bubble, get off the chairs, get off the couches, get out of bed, put your gym gear on, put on a pair of trainers, put on a pair of shorts and a vest, go downstairs and do a little bit of a workout. Do some stretching, do some running up and down the stairs for a few minutes. And if you're at the beginning of your fitness phase, where I was a few years ago, and you can't do much, don't worry. Don't worry about not being able to do much. Just make a start. You have to start to be able to progress. You can't sit there and think, why is life not changing for me? Why is life hard to me? Why am I overweight? Why am I like this? I'm really sorry to say, but it is only ourselves that do it to us. Nobody else is making us big. Nobody else is making us eat the food that we eat. We have to make the change for ourselves. So make your first start today, make that change, and go and do a little bit of something. Take the dog out for a walk. Go to the lake, go to the park, go somewhere nice where you move and you move your body. Remember your motivation. Like I said, what keeps me motivated is my past, is my present and my future. And I think about that every single day. I think about my daughter every time I do a workout. Every time I wake up and I don't want to put my gym gear on and go downstairs and work out, I think about her. I think about what she sees every single day. She notices what we do. Your kids see what you do all of the time. So let them be your guide. Let them be your factor. Let them be the ones that provide you with the motivation. Motivation is what we all need to have. Find your motivation and stick to it. No matter how tough things may seem, no matter how hard it may be, no matter how much you sweat, no matter how much you're panting, no matter how much you need a drink of water at the end of it, it's all good. It's what your body is naturally supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to run, you're supposed to be able to do the things that we do, but we get into a state where we're quite comfortable sitting watching TV and eating biscuits and drinking cups of tea and all of those things, but push yourself past it. Find your motivation. Sit back now and think about what your motivation could be. Do you have kids? Do you have a holiday coming up? Do you have a wedding? Do you have something that you need to look forward to give you that little bit of a boost? Really focus on your motivation and you'll find it, and it will keep you going. Maybe you feel like you don't have time to work out. Maybe you're really busy, or you feel that the day just disappears away from you, but you can always find time to do some form of exercise, some form of a stretch, some form of moving your body. So it may be a case of getting up earlier in the morning. I get up at 5:30, I work out, and I'm done. I'm done for 6:30. I'm showered, I'm ready, and I can start my day with Daisy. So there's always a way around things. So if you think you're too busy, you think you haven't got time, make time. Make that 20 minutes. You know, HIIT is a fabulous little workout that you can do, and it's 15-20 minutes and you burn fat. You can be at home, you can come home from work and do a few little body weight exercises. So a few squats, a few lunges, a few press ups, a few of those things are gonna help. So never give yourself the excuse as to I've got no time, or I'm new to this, I can't run, I can't do what that other person is doing. We all start at our own level. We all have our certain fitness levels that we start at. But whatever you do, start. Don't let it be an excuse. Don't find your excuses and let them be a part of you. You can do this, and you can become the person that you want to be. You can become fitter, you can become stronger, you can become healthier. And I want to help. I really do. So if you have any questions, please do leave some comments down below and let me know what you want to hear. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if there's anything that you're interested in that I can possibly help you with, and I will get back to you. I will start making videos about all of those as well, but I will try my hardest to come back to everybody who comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found your motivation, or it's given you a little bit of something to motivate you and get you started. But please subscribe, like and share, and tell everybody about my channel. I really hope to help everybody who comes and visits my channel. So subscribe, click like and share it.